Hey there, welcome back to the channel. My name is Violet and I'm super happy to have you here. In today's video, it is going to be two sort of separate videos just kind of combined in one. So we're going to go ahead and get started with the first impressions of the lashes and then we will follow up with the haul and then we'll go ahead and end it. So we'll get started with those first impressions. I have applied the lashes. This is a couple hours later, several hours later, that I have had these lashes on, but I did want to include a like sort of first impressions and sort of like a thoughts like hours later in this video for you guys. So I have the Ardell Professional Naked Lashes in the style 422. I do have the box here still, but the lashes are on my eyes. I am sort of warming up to these lashes. They are very pretty. I do have to say that when I first applied them, I did notice that they were very flimsy, just due to the fact that their band is a very like invisible band. It's a clear band, you cannot see it, so when I look down, what that means is that it kind of blends in with the rest of my lash line and it kind of looks like I'm not wearing lashes, but I am. So those are going to be a very hair thin like band, more for the beginners like myself who is still learning how to apply lashes, someone who's wanting to get into lashes. That sort of band is a very highly recommended or very option for, not a very option, it's a option for you. I have to say that these lashes, they're pretty. They remind me a lot of my Kiss. I want to say it's the Easy Everlash number 11. They do look very similar. I do feel like they are a little too thinly spaced out. I don't know if you guys can tell with when I'm talking or when I'm like looking up and looking at you guys. The length is a nice like good length. I do find that you can kind of see my own lashes right underneath here. They do look more black and more fuller than the actual lash themselves, so I feel like that's going to be a little hard to make it like blend in with your lashes. I don't really like to coat my lashes and the false lashes together just because with such a more invisible thin band, it's going to really ruin them over time and I can't wear them for as long as possible. So that's just my issue. But overall, they were very easy to apply. They're super comfortable. They didn't really take a long time in trying to apply. It was very, simple with the little lash applicator, putting it on there, stuck on, glued on. We're good to go. Hours later, my thoughts are still kind of the same. I do like how natural and how more like, I don't know how to put it. Like, you can tell I'm wearing lashes, but then they also kind of look like my own lashes. I do find that these lashes probably work more better with the eye look that I'm wearing, with a more soft, natural eye look, not something too heavy, not something too crazy. It's just like an everyday lash. They're super comfortable. They don't really bother me too much. I did have an incident today in one of the stores I was out in, and I felt like there was some sort of like lash particle, or the lash was just like sticking to the bottom of my lashes, and it was like really hard to like open my eye, and I could feel it then. But overall, they didn't really bug me. I didn't really feel like they're coming off. I don't feel like I have to reapply them for any reason. But these lashes, they are pretty good overall. They are a decent lash. They are very well affordable priced. I want to say, I think they're like $3 or $4. I don't know if they're still on the market as of recording this or the time when this gets uploaded. I will try my very best to remember and include that in the description box. But yeah, so I just wanted to quickly give y'all that first impression for y'all within this video because this is my first time trying on these lashes, but this is my first time. Of course, the first impression can change, so hopefully it does. First product that I did find in my local Five Below, which I'm pretty shocked to find an extensive or a wider range of makeup there. I've seen Wet n Wild before, and I think they just added LA Girl, and then they have like a few other stuff, which I'm pretty shocked that they've got. And they actually have some new stuff from Wet n Wild. So I picked up this palette. They do have 3 other shade combinations or like shade names and little palettes. These are a 10-pan shadow palettes, and it's from that color Icon, which they've come out with, I think, I want to say a few other eyeshadow palettes. Brandy picked up one, which she will be showing this off for y'all, swatching it, creating looks and stuff as well, so I will let her show y'all her the one she picked up. And then as well, they did have some new lipsticks. Are they like a marshmallow lip mousse? I guess they're supposed to be like a velvety sort of texture. I don't know too much about it, but I will try and pick up some shades the next time I hop into Five Below for y'all and definitely show those. But I picked up this one. It's called Lights Off. It says it's new. Let me give you an up close look at it, but This color combo just so pretty. I know it's neutrals. I know it's really nothing crazy and special. This shade right here is actually a like greenish color. It's like a almost like a dark greenish blue, I guess. I will make a video about this as well, just separate, because this reminded me a lot of the Jaclyn Hill part of her Vault collection that she came out with. I believe it's been a year or two now, and this looks like her palette called Dark Magic. So I will be comparing the two together. I will be trying to find a look that I can create with this one and then with that one. So there is like a $10 difference with this one. This one I believe was $5. I will make sure to try and include prices and information on the screen for y'all. I have not opened it, so we're gonna go ahead and try and open this so we can see what it looks like inside. It took me quite a bit just to open this, but the shades in here just look absolutely gorgeous. So I just want to quickly kind of go over the shades in here. Let me try and awkwardly find a way to hold this. So I'm just going to start with this bottom row here. So this is, I believe it looks like a black, and then next over looks like more of a cool toned-ish gray with a little bit of glitter. And then this one right here in the middle is a shimmer shade, and it looks like a cool toned, like grayish blue color. It does have like a little bit of flecks of glitter in there of, I guess, blue and silver. It looks like it's shining. It's super gorgeous in person, and I hope whenever I swatch it in a future video that it shows up beautiful. And then this next color here is more of like a cool tone taupe color. And then one, sorry, I'm terrible at this. I'm looking at the camera and my pointing directions are off. And this one is gorgeous. Like, I think this is my favorite shimmer shade out of the entire palette. And it's like almost like a champagne pinkish hue to it. It does look like a pressed glitter almost, like a pressed glitter shimmer kind of shade. So that one is really nice. And then right here, this top row, this one is like a tan, almost like a beige cream color. And this one looks like it might have some sort of sheen to it, not completely matte. And then this next one over looks like same as this color right here, which looks like the like pressed glitter shimmer shade, but this one looks a little bit more of a sort of gold tone. And this one right here in the middle is a shimmer shade, and it's more of like a bronze copper kind of color. And then this one is a matte brown, and then this one over is like that green color. On camera it's pulling more of a gray toned, but in person it is definitely green. So I cannot wait to use this, and I will definitely record a video in the future about this, so don't you miss out. I will try and get it out as soon as possible. Next item that I did find from Five Below, they did offer some brushes. I've never heard of this brand. It's called Chic Pro. I don't know how to pronounce it, and I'm terrible at trying to look up pronunciations, but they did have bronzer brushes, powder brushes, flat shader brushes. They had pretty much like a nice range of brushes, and these were only $2, and I'm like, yeah, I have to try it. So I got the crease brush. It says no animal products used, and it's 100% vegan, so A+ on that one. So I'm gonna open this up and I'm gonna feel inside. I will definitely wash this before I use it, because you know I'm a stickler for germs and for bacteria, and I always gotta wash brushes before I use them. So here is the brush. It's got a like nice wooden handle. It's gray. It's got the brand name Chic Pro. It says it's a crease brush, and then a nice like rose gold sort of pretty metallic barrel, and then this is the crease. Ooh, wow, that is actually really soft. So I'm not gonna like swirl around my face because I got makeup, and this needs to be clean before I start touching stuff like that. But ooh, this feels very promising. So I will definitely wash this, have it ready for usage, and I will definitely use that in conjunction with the previous item that I recently showed, which was the Wet n Wild palette. And then the last two items in here are not from Five Below. They're from Dollar Tree, because I am hopefully in the future video ideas, I'm giving them away. Just two. If you watched another haul of mine, which I don't know when that video will go up, but we will. I'm just going to give it to y'all in this one. But I do want to do a full face of Dollar Tree makeup. So at the dollar store, I found a Wet n Wild Coverall cream foundation. So it looks like a BB cream packaging, but they call it a cream foundation. It says it's an all-day wear, medium to full coverage, lightweight satin matte finish. and reduces the appearance of wrinkles and rejuvenates skin. I got the shade called 817 Light. So hopefully this is really light because I don't know if on camera it's picking it up or in person, but it kind of looks a little red and a little dark. So I'm hoping that if I just apply lightly, it'll blend in and work well. And then, of course, to continue, you know, slowly picking up these products, but I found a Wet n Wild Fills and Defines Brow. It's a Bow to the Brow Ultimate Brow Mascara. So I thought I would try one of these to set my eyebrows. I almost said my eyes, and I was like, wait. I was looking at this lady's eye, and I was like, oh, I meant the eyebrow. So I picked up the shade C17-2A You Got All Burned. So because I do have some red tones in my hair, it's not completely brunette. Hopefully this will match my hair a little bit better. And then as you could see, I was flinging around another product, and it's from Wet n Wild. It's a highlighting and concealing pen, excuse me. And it's from, I don't know what this collection or what, oh, Illuminati. So that's just what it looks like. It says Instant Flawless Complexion, highlights features, conceals imperfecting, and lifts dark circles. So definitely excited to use these products for the one brand face makeup tutorial video in the future. I just wanted to quickly add in this extra little portion of the haul. I did pick up some other items from that same Wet n Wild collection from Five Below, and then I wanted to include some what I got from Christmas. It's just a few makeup related items, and then more stuff I picked up from the Dollar Tree that I forgot to mention. And the other portion of this, I know it is going to be a mess of a video, I'm so sorry, but I'm just going to get started. From Dollar Tree, I picked up a Wet n Wild Velvet Matte Lip Color. I thought this was interesting. I've never seen this from Wet n Wild before. This is in the shade called Looking for Truffle. It is actually what I'm wearing on my lips, but I will go ahead and swatch this for y'all. So it does look like it's a reddish sort of brown color. It does look really pretty though. I mean, it is pretty because it's on my lips. What am I saying? Sorry. And then I did pick up another Velvet Matte Lip Color from Wet n Wild, and this one is in the shade Hickory Smoked. That's making me hungry. It makes me want some barbecue. And this color, wow, that looks a little bit more reddish than I was expecting. In the tube, it looks more, ooh, wow, more nudie, sort of like brown color, but it does look pull a little bit more of a pinky red color. I mean, I'm gonna wear it. It looks super pretty, and this has been super comfortable so far. So yeah, I'm excited to use those. What I got for Christmas, Brandy gifted me the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Liquid Lipstick, and this is in the shade called Rose Blood. I've been searching for dark, like purpley sort of colors. There was this picture that we saw on Pinterest that we were just absolutely in love with, the whole eyeshadow and the lip color, and we have been on the hunt for some lip colors like that. So this is the shade called Rose Blood right here from L'Oreal, and this is pulling a little bit more of a reddish purple. And then right on top, she also did gift me Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink, and this is in the shade called Escapist, and this is that top one right here. So that one's a little bit more purpley as well. So super excited to use those this coming fall for 2021, because we're almost into like springtime in like the next month. So if I wear those colors, people gonna look at me kind of crazy and not really can tell because I'm wearing a mask anyways. And then the last two items I picked up from Five Below is, I saw, and I didn't see this last time, I saw the lip colors and the palettes. They also came out with a new Mega Lash Incognito All Day Full Coverage Concealer. So I had to get it. I had to try it. I don't know. My hands was like, you need makeup, you need more makeup, you haven't bought makeup in a while, grab it. So I did. I grabbed the shade Medium Honey. So I do want to swatch that in a minute here. And then we picked up another Wet n Wild Cloud Pout Marshmallow Lip Mousse, and this is in the shade called Marsh to My Mallow. And so this is a really gorgeous color in person. In camera, I don't think it's pulling quite the color that I want y'all to see, but it's like a sort of like a dark coral color. It is gorgeous. So I went ahead and swatched both the Wet n Wild products. So this is the concealer in Medium Honey. On camera, it is looking a little bit darker than it does in person. It is a warm tone concealer. It's a yellow undertone. The applicator was just, it's not a doe foot, it's more of a flat sort of applicator. But it is fuzzy, so hopefully this shade will be good for me. I do like to go just maybe a shade or two darker than my actual foundation or skin tone, because I do feel like I want to really cover my dark circles and imperfections rather than sort of highlight, so that's why I always go a little bit darker. And this is the Cloud Pout color in Marsh to my Mallow. So it does look like a reddish corally color. It's so pretty. This kind of reminds me of my CoverGirl Melting Matte Pout in Coral Chronicles, or my Physicians Formula other color. I can't remember that one, but I know it's like a color. It's a coral color. My goodness, my words are mashing into one. So yeah, so that is all the swatches. That is all the products. And then now we can go ahead and close out this like random video. Thank you guys so much for watching this first impressions and haul video. Let me know if you've tried the lashes or if you got any from that line of the Naked Lashes, and then let me know if you picked up any sort of products from the Dollar Tree that I should be looking out for. Did you pick up any of these new Wet n Wild items, or just let me know your thoughts down below. Just love to talk to y'all in the comments, so definitely post down below and I will get to your comment. I hope you have an awesome rest of your day and or week, and I will see you in my next video next Sunday. Bye bye guys.